Good day, everyone. Welcome to Real Conservative News Update. I'm your host, Nathaniel Rajkumar. Today, I'm highlighting news from Guyana. President Dr. Irfaan on Tuesday strongly defended the transparency of his personal finances, maintaining that all of his assets, including agricultural property, have been fully declared to the Integrity Commission as required by law. You know, a lot of the politicians in Trinidad don't like to do that, though. But anyhow, and I highlighted a video. I showed that video, one of his videos, recent videos, where he was defending his integrity, his personal reputation. Speaking at a press conference, the president directly addressed corruption allegations leveled against him by We Invest nationhood leader Azudin Mohammed, author of Confusion, and a man that's supposed to be extradited to the US as well. But anyhow, Azudin Mohammed strongly questioning the credibility and motives behind the claims, describing the land as a 150-acre, multi-million-dollar ranch, clarifying that the property is actually just over 60 acres. You see how much these people can lie, boy? The man only has 60 acres of land. These confusionists, we call them confusionists, authors of confusion in the opposition in Guyana, saying the man of Irfaan has 150 acres of land. My goodness. He emphasized that the figures being circulated by critics are inaccurate and overstated, noting that the actual size of the farm is not even half, people, of what has been publicly alleged. Mohammed, a prominent business figure who recently entered the political arena, taking over for the other tribal opposition members in Guyana, has repeatedly raised questions regarding the president's financial disclosures and land acquisitions. Yeah, you're trying to distract people from what's going on with you, Azudin Mohammed. That extradition case. In response, President Ali stressed that his financial declarations are a matter of official record submitted to the state's anti-corruption watchdog. He reiterated that his administrative record remains clean and challenged his accusers to present concrete evidence rather than relying on unverified claims. But as you think about it, politicians know, and even people in general know, once you start a rumor and you accuse someone of committing a certain offense, and that rumor spreads nationwide, even though evidence proves it to be a lie, like the email gate, it never actually ends up being completely false in the minds of people, you know. A lot of people will still spread it as truth. A lot of people will still believe it, even though it was proven to be a lie. That's just the reality. The exchange has drawn mixed reactions from the political spectrum, with government supporters praising the president's open response and critics demanding further scrutiny of high-ranking public officials. Yes, the authors of Confusion in Guyana who despise Irfaan and the PPP Civic Party. Political analysts note that as public debate intensifies, independent oversight bodies will play a crucial role in maintaining transparency and public trust in governance. But people just coming up with us other rumors are spreading. The Integrity Commission has not issued a statement regarding the president's declarations, as privacy regulations typically govern individual filings. So they can't come out and make any sort of statements. Anyhow, you take it. However, law enforcement and legal observers continue to monitor the situation as both sides maintain their respective positions on the matter.
Trinidad and Tobago weather report for Thursday, August 20, 2026. The weather forecast for Trinidad and Tobago on Thursday, August 20, 2026 indicates partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy conditions with a high of 31 degrees Celsius and a low of 25 degrees Celsius. The Trinidad and Tobago Meteorological Service reports a mild presence of Saharan dust making the atmosphere slightly hazy, alongside a few intervals of showers and potential afternoon scattered thunderstorms. Marine and atmospheric details. Saharan dust, a mild concentration, is present and sensitive individuals should take necessary precautions when outdoors. Wind, east to southeasterly winds pushing at 5 to 35 km per hour. Seas, slight to moderate conditions in open waters with wave heights from 1.0 meters to 1.5 meters. Sheltered areas will remain below 1.0 meters, though they may become temporarily choppy near heavy downpours. Precautionary note: in the event of heavy localized downpours, gusty winds and street or flash flooding are possible. Psalm 38, 13-16. I am like the deaf, who cannot hear, like the mute, who cannot speak. I have become like one who does not hear, whose mouth can offer no reply. Lord, I wait for you, you will answer, Lord my God. For I said, do not let them gloat or exalt themselves over me when my feet slip.
Folks, that brings us to the end of today's news update. Thanks again to everyone who continues to support my content. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay blessed and stay safe most of all. In Jesus' name.